Jon Rahm is taking a break before attempting to go one better than fellow Spaniard Seve Ballesteros at the Birkdale Open. As the season enters its most exciting phase, the 22-year-old is centre of attention, having played his way into the world's top 10 in his first year as a pro.
I've been trying to get ready my whole life, and I feel like this year I was going to have to get ready, and I found myself in that situation rather early.
The young Spaniard confirmed his potential as a contender at the Open with a commanding triumph at last week's Irish Open. It was the second dominant win of his rookie season, having already triumphed at the Farmers Insurance Open on the PGA Tour.
Well, the last year has been, I wouldn't say roller coaster, but it's been like the beginning part of a roller coaster, right? Everything is the excitement, going all the way up to the top. It's been incredible. You know, I can't really describe it, what's happened in a year to be in the position that I'm in right now. You know, a year ago, just looking forward, getting my first few starts, trying to get my PGA Tour card.
With a record 60 weeks at the top of the amateur rankings, Rahm's meteoric rise is no great surprise.
It really is something. It's like a dream come true to be able to compete against all the best players in the world week in and week out and compete the way I've done and play as good as I've done. It really is something, you know, something I really need to be proud of and something that will keep me on my toes to keep working, because I've worked really hard to get here, and, you know, nobody's going to give me anything from now on either.
First-time major winners are currently in vogue, with Brooks Koepka being the latest to join the exclusive club. It's a trend Jon hopes to continue.
I think the last 6 major champions have been first-time winners. There was something crazy like that. I don't know if it was the last time that happened. But well, hopefully, I mean, I'll be honored. I would love to be the 7th in a row. That would be amazing.
He's had those thoughts before, though. When it came to the setup of Erin Hills, there was a huge assumption that the promising Spaniard would be a true contender to claim his maiden major at the US Open.
It was very exciting to come back to US Open right after what I did at Oakmont, right? I was really excited. They gave me in good form. Saw the course. I love the course. I thought it was a great golf course. A little unusual setup to what the USGA likes, but, you know, it was a great golf course nonetheless.
It wasn't to be for the boy from Barica. Visibly frustrated, he walked away from the US Open having failed to make the cut.
You know, it was one of those weeks where I really hoped. I thought I was going to play some good golf. Maybe my expectations ran too high, and, you know, I tried too hard, and that's why I didn't let my best golf come through, and I played the way I did. I put a little too much tension on my arms in the first few holes, and it just didn't work out. It's one of those things that happen in golf. It's, you know, such a mentally demanding game that things like this are going to happen. Everybody misses cuts. I mean, I can't sit here and pretend that it would have been nice to go a whole career without missing a cut, right? But it was going to happen. It was due to happen, and the US Open is a good excuse. It's a tough test, and it's not going to change the way I evaluate my year. But, you know, to be able to think about it is just, you know, it's just a tough course, a tough week. You know, so it's a beautiful golf course. I didn't enjoy to play for 4 days, but hopefully we come back and I get my redemption.
And redemption may be just around the corner. Rahm's performance last weekend makes him one of the favourites for Royal Birkdale.
You know, I'm not as experienced in let's say, British golf as I wish I was. It's quite a little different to what the American golf is, right? I don't have to hit it as high as I do right now, but hopefully I can get a practice round with Patrick Harrington. He can tell me a couple tricks, but I'm excited to play the golf course. You know, I've read a lot about it, I've seen a lot about it. I know it's one of the greatest golf courses the Open is set up at, and, you know, I know it's beautiful. And for Spaniards, it will always be a special place just because of Seve, right? That's where he made his appearance. 19-year-old, tight for the lead. You know, Johnny Miller ended up winning that Open, but I think a lot of us will remember that chip on 18 between the bunkers on the left side. So hopefully, you know, I can go over there and maybe make my mark like he did. I don't know how many times I've gotten to links golf playing, you know, feeling comfortable with my swing. I feel like a lot of times I've tried to change too much and I wasn't comfortable and I just had to fight through it. But this year I feel like I'm a little more mature, more experienced, and hopefully I'll be able to think my way around the golf course a little bit and try to live a little more to the imagination, not try to do many stupid mistakes. You know, just try to enjoy British golf. Because, to be honest, when you get a windy day in a links golf course, it's probably going to be the most enjoyable thing a golfer can have, just because of the many opportunities that it presents. So hopefully I can just go and enjoy it.
He's long been touted as the next Ballesteros, Olazabal or Garcia, and Rahm's stunning victory at the Irish Open has done nothing but fuel the expectation that this talented young Spaniard will be following in their footsteps at Royal Birkdale.